Contingent of fans here inside Extactech Arena. They traveled well for this game, and we're underway. The Gators control the opening tip. Now keep in mind, last year Florida upset LSU here in Gainesville, and that was a topic of discussion in the shoot-around, or in the practice I should say, yesterday for LSU. They're aware of that. Deans opening three off the mark, and Rimdahl runs down the offensive board.
Man, you talk about, Kim Mulkey mentioning that. She talked about the exact play that propelled them into that win.
That was a pretty impressive play as well. Wide open was Merritt. Good pass from Ricards. Here's the LSU starting five. They've been going with this starting five most of the season, and LSU coming in right now, projected to be a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. 3 off the mark. Flau'jae Johnson with the offensive rebound. So both teams with an offensive board on their opening possession.
And we'll be seeing a lot of that today, Sam.
Good look inside. Williams misses the layup. Gets her own miss. And a foul underneath. And that's the real danger as we see Kim Mulkey, the Hall of Fame coach. Congratulations to her. She's trying to create another dynasty here as she just came off her 50th win as head coach at LSU. That was Thursday night against Ole Miss. I was going to say, Asia, the rebounding is always such a concern for whoever is playing LSU as LaDazhia Williams gets loose for the layup.
Yeah, we talked about Angel Reese already, but all around, so prowess on both the offense and defensive glass.
It was interesting. Kelly Rae Finley challenging her team yesterday. Here's Kyle missing. And an offensive rebound again by Ricards.
Very easy. I love her game. She comes in and does what she needs to do. She's often overlooked, but does all the little things right.
Rimdahl has it stripped away. LSU with numbers 3-on-2. Flau'jae Johnson gets the pass, misses the layup, and Rimdahl runs it down. Deans throws up the shot, misses, and the rebound and finish is there by Kyle.
Okay, so Sam, was that a shot or was that a pass?
It was interesting because Kelly Rae Finley said no one knows how we miss like we do, meaning they should know when they shoot if they're going to miss, where they're going to miss from, and so therefore they should be in position to get the rebound. Williams, nice post-up move over Kyle. I thought that was a pretty cool lesson in rebounding.
Man, it was funny. They made a joke. She used Birdie Rimdahl as an example, and they said her misses are air balls.
KK Deans, that's a 2. And Florida has had a lot of uncontrollables this year. Injuries, Zippy Broughton, other players have missed several games, but this team is still very much locked in. You can tell this time of the season if a team's not had the year they wanted, how they're feeling. And another three-pointer this time made by Carson.
Just great ball movement there by LSU.
Ricards answers. LSU used to getting everyone's best shot by now. That was something that they did have to get used to earlier this year. Johnson, good look inside. A missed opportunity. Gators. Another 3 from Deans. They've made their last 4 shots. She's getting close to setting a single season made threes mark for Florida. Johnson on the drive, lost it in the lane. Picked up by Florida. Gators have started out at a very high level. Deans got the foul and one.
Wow. Well, Florida's coming in hot. They remember last year. Again, KK Deans pushing the tempo in transition, and she gets the and one. A big body in there. Such a strong, tough move in transition there.
Free throw line is KK Deans. Angel Reese wrestles the rebound down. And that foul had been on Alexis Morris, by the way. Well, Florida off to a good start, 13-7. Again, this is a Gators team. Everybody can come back next year. Zippy Broughton will be back as well.
Can you imagine how scary that's going to be? All these players coming back, because now, they've had 5 different starting lineups, and they switched 3 of those in the last 3 matchups. So they're still trying to test their chemistry, but the fact that they are a veteran team, is on their side.
Matharo, the transfer from Texas, will be in action next year for the Gators as well. Flau'jae Johnson takes it herself, and the Tigers coming right back. Steal. Angel Reese. And LSU back to within 2.
Both teams
we're tied,
Both teams want to run. They want to move. And what does that start with? That starts with your defense, able to go in transition.
Reese got her hand in the passing lane. Going down against Merritt, and Merritt with the foul. Reese is going to the line.
Sam, Angel Reese. Angel Reese is an absolute problem. This is why we talked a lot about her rebounding, right? But how about her defense, her length, her ability to get in the passing lanes and then move that ball up the court in transition? And look how pretty this is. The scoop. I love it.
Fouls on Merritt, her second. Angel Reese at the free throw line now, coming off that career high 36 points, 20 rebound game. What a response, too, because it was right after the South Carolina game where she ended that double-double streak. Got right back to work. It's been a very good start for Florida here in this opening quarter. Deans gets the screen. They worked on this yesterday in practice. Kyle showing some range. It's a 2.
And I like Kyle. Kyle, she stepped into the lineup, played, is that 5 position. Her and Faith Dude, they're interchangeable, able to knock down that shot from the high post.
Yeah, Dude in the game now, 25 in white. There's another foul. Kiki Smith, KK Deans. There's just too many Kiki KKs on this Florida program.
Ooh, and that's the second foul there by Flau'jae Johnson, so she's still going to go to the bench.
So Kelly Ray Finley last year, Rookie Coach of the Year and a semifinalist for National Coach of the Year. She was endorsed by her counterpart on the other side of the floor. Kim Mulkey really wanted Kelly to get this job, and she did. So Johnson and Morris both with 2 fouls for LSU. Morris came out of the game. Kelly Ray Finley, you can just feel the affection her players have for her. And what a season they've been through as Kyle makes that first free throw. She was the 5th highest rated center coming out of high school when she went to Purdue. Florida up 2, Asia.
Woo! I'm liking it.
Good crowd on hand here today. Packed sports weekend in Gainesville. Baseball team playing today. Softball's been in action. Nice take. Williams misses. Offensive rebound by Reese. How about that pass? She was falling down, Asia. That should be like an assist and a half.
Absolutely.
Rimdahl drives, misses. Duke had the offensive rebound, but just too many Tigers there as Reese wrestles it away. Carson, nothing but net.
Carson just coming out high.
So she grew up playing as a guard, really learned to handle the ball well. And then speaking of that, how about Micah Perry?
Micah Perry has been excellent for Florida. She's what I would call the X factor.
Reese takes it strong. And the Tigers push the lead to 3. Good drive by Deans. And a foul, Poa. Kyle back on the free throw line now. She's 2 for 2 today so far. Make it 3 of 3. First free throw she's missed. Poa, the Aussie, last year the Junior College Player of the Year, drives, scores, and she'll go to the line.
Look at this play right here. Poa just gets in there, and you even see that bump, that body there by Perry, and she's still able to finish. You can see her in her face, just fearless, attacking the paint.
3-point play for Poa. Deans tried to rifle it back to Correa. Angel Reese picks it up, 1-on-2, and she scores, no problem.
Wow, absolutely no problem scoring. It's that scoop, just her ability to scoop the ball, caress it in her hand.
Dude showing some range. Yes! She worked on the three yesterday in practice.
I was just getting ready to say, that's what we saw her working on in practice. She came early to practice, and she stayed later working on that three-point shot because teams test her. They test her. They want her to shoot that shot.
That's only her 9th one of the season. Poole got bumped, no foul called. And what a first quarter as the Florida Gators have given the Tigers fits. Well, in that initial top 16 reveal by the NCAA, they were a number 2 seed, number 5 overall. That second reveal will be coming up this Thursday night. So it'll be interesting to see. That was before the South Carolina loss. It'll be interesting to see where LSU is in that reveal. Kim Mulkey bringing some players in now. Samaya Smith with her first shot off the glass. Misses. And it'll stay with LSU.
So much potential there, but she has such great length. She's very dynamic and very athletic.
Smith, a freshman from DeSoto, Texas. That's the Dallas area. Highly rated recruit. LSU, by the way, has the number 1 rated recruiting class in the nation coming in next year. Poa, Poole. Poa, shot clock at 4. She'll launch it and makes it. Last year, Poa is very efficient offensively today. Rimdahl pushing it for the Gators. Had a big game last year against LSU. And Duke took an extra step. Out to Carson. Reese is open, called for it and got it. Reese down the lane. Whoa! And it speaks to just how badly they want to try to win this game. They're not in it for a moral victory. And it's a 9-point lead right now. There's a travel by Rimdahl. They've got a shot today.
And Florida has so much depth. Coach Mulkey talked about it, how Florida, they just sub people in. You see different lineups all the time. So they're going to throw players at you and try to wear you down.
Reese with the miss. Got her own rebound and put the make in. Wow.
She just tried to pad her stats. I wonder if she misses purposely sometimes so she can get the rebound and put it back in.
She's only missed once today, 6 of 7 from the field. Merritt open for 3. Off the mark. That was an issue for Florida a couple of weeks ago. They were having a tough time making shots, but they made 53% in that first quarter.
But Merritt can knock down that shot, and that's why I like her back in that lineup. But we see who else can make that shot, right? Carson, she's been so good.
Gators will keep it. They need a bucket. They have not scored this quarter. LSU's outscored them 10-0. And there's the length of LSU. Rimdahl, fortunate. Nice pass into Duke just as the shot clock expired. And that is not a happy Kim Mulkey. Well, keep your eye on Angel Reese the rest of this half. She's going for her 9th first half double-double of the season.
Great read there by Jordan Merritt. Eyeballing the post there on LSU, and she just read and got the deflection there.
And again, an open shot just won't go down for Florida. Poole hands it to Reese. Reese has the double-double. No basket, excuse me. That's an offensive foul on Angel Reese. Here in the second quarter, big numbers in the first quarter. Perry misses another 3. Offensive rebound by Merritt. She was stripped going up and a foul called. Foul was on Poa. That was her second foul. Merritt at the free throw line. Joe Lunardi's got Auburn right now as an 8 seed, so they got some work to do. They'll host Ole Miss after that game at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Well, the thing that is even more meaningful to me about that is it's not lost on her. She knows the history and the legacy left by players like Sylvia and the all-time greats at LSU, and is very complimentary of all of them. Deans with the steal and the layup. Florida needed that. LSU has gone a little over 3 minutes without scoring. Reese back in the game. Williams got stuck. Carson there to grab it. Shot clock, though, is down to 3. And Carson, no problem. Another 3. That's her 4th of the day.
Well, she's hot. You can't leave her open. You kind of have to cheat to her a little bit.
Deans thought she had made that.
Lots of heavy help here, Sam, with the Florida Gators, as you saw in that last defensive possession. But when you have Carson, you just have to know your personnel.
LSU only averages 5 threes a game. They've already hit 5. This might be 6.
That one was deep, though.
6 first half. 3-pointers made by LSU. Deans trying to answer. Reese grabbed that rebound. Just went right over top of Warren in the air without touching her. Williams through the lane. And a timeout, Florida. She had never made 5 in a game until today, and we haven't even finished the first half.
Okay, Carson.
Yeah. Carson going for the steal. Again, the Gators need a bucket here. They played so hard here in this first half. Ricard's baseline reverse. Yes!
See, that's what I want to see. Don't settle for those outside shots if you're not making them when the percentages are low.
Reese got bumped. First foul on Perry. LSU out of bounds. They worked on this out of bounds play yesterday as well. Carson missed that one. Perry pushing it through the lane. Perry throws it up, misses. And Reese wide open on the other end. And wisely, Correa doesn't challenge her. Just let her go.
What do we call that back in the day, Sam? Cherry picking?
Florida's going to take one shot. It's Perry. Off the mark. Duke with a rebound. Got to get it up. It is blocked by Smith. And so LSU has kind of been the one that gets them this season, that second quarter. So they've got a lot of work to do here in the third. Let's see if they take your advice and attack. They were trying, and there's a foul, as I think that's going to be a push. Referring to Bob Starkey, who now is on Kim Mulkey's staff and was part of your coaching staff at Texas A&M under Gary Blair.
He's just an incredible person, you know, outside of just the coaching, more important, who he is as a person. He's just amazing, and that's why he has such great relationships with all of his current players as well as his former players.
Rimdahl open. Got it! Birdie Rimdahl. Poa. LSU still looking for a bucket here as they've been outscored 3-0 by Florida in the third quarter. Correa off to Merritt. And Merritt with the layup, and the Gators are making a push. And a reminder, everyone on this Florida roster can come back next year. And also Zippy Broughton will be over her injury as well. And a foul against LSU. Merritt. Correa got the screen, created a little bit of space for Cards with the offensive rebound. And gets it. That's that home court roll. Zippy likes it. So we had a technical after that. Something was said that the officials heard. And so technical under Card. So Morris is at the line. LSU's going to get a couple of shots in the ball. See if we can. Yeah, there it is.
I saw it. And I thought she came over afterwards and said something as well, but.
So Ricard's after that fantastic make on the other end, a little too intense, got teed up. Both free throws were made. Now it's LSU's ball. But Florida showing they're not backing down. As a coach, is that a technical that bothers you, or do you live with that?
No, you live with that. You know, you're in the moment. You know, Florida's got a lot of momentum going.
Earlier this year when Angel Reese got the block with the shoe off and then the technical, that Kim Mulkey also said, you know, that was something she's not going to discipline her for. Merritt, nice post-up move inside.
And I love that play there.
Gators are fighting back. They've cut the lead to 9. Entry pass into Williams. Good position.
Great shot fake. Great position, like you said, Sam.
LSU's made only one shot this quarter. Blocked by Reese.
Yep.
And we may get a technical on Reese.
I heard it from over here.
So both teams showing some emotion, some vocal, some trash talk, if you will. And this time it's Angel Reese gets called for the tee.
Yeah, I mean, that great block there. I'm not going to repeat what she said. For all those who can lip read.
It's been well documented. So that's how I grew up playing in Baltimore. Yeah. It's not personal. She and her brother's a star at Maryland. And, you know, Kim has said, I like the passion she has for the game. And Kim said, I have sat next to some incredibly talented NBA players and the things that come out of their mouths.
Oh, absolutely.
This has definitely been a passionate game. Angel Reese just got caught up in the air. Heads up. Reese going to the bench with 14 points, 15 rebounds. Merritt now at the free throw line. Merritt, highly touted recruit, highest rated recruit they'd ever had since 2013 when she came in.
You know, the primary ball handler on the bench. How are you going to take advantage?
Carson drives. Williams gets the offensive board and flips it out to Poa. You know, Asia, this is as close as the Gators have been since the second quarter. And Carson continues her career day with another three. Gators turn it over. Carson with 20 points. Her career high is 21. Good battle right now going on between the fans, the Gators and the Tiger fans. Poole knocks it down. Kateri Poole, yeah. Poole, the transfer from Ohio State. LSU's made 8 threes today. Deans. And one foul on Poa. Three-point play by Deans. Carson glanced up at the clock. Good D. Carson got loose. That was fantastic defense by KK Deans.
Well, you could tell Coach Kim Mulkey not happy about that. Nothing like shooting. You can't shoot a three like that right in front of your coach because you're just going to hear it right in your ear.
Gators, will they play for one? No. Deans is going to launch it. Why play for one? We count down the end of the third, and the Gators have it in under double digits. Poole answers. Oh, man. Well, do whatever you need to do and get back to whatever you're watching us on. A 6-game stretch right now. That's a big reason that record is not where they want it to be, especially with the players out. We mentioned Williams with a good start to the fourth quarter. Well, you know, Asia, when we came back from halftime, you said you wanted to see Florida attack more, and I think they certainly did that. Let's see if they keep it up. Good steal. Carson. All the way, missed the layup. Johnson there to bail her out.
Everybody, you always got to get back. You never know if someone's going to make or miss the layup.
Shoots the three. Good!
Okay, heat check.
Deans now with 20 points. 3 made threes. Reese on the other end. And one foul.
She keeps it simple. She sticks to her basics, her foundation, and that's why she has the success that she has.
Angel Reese, she makes
it
look,
out the way.
Makes it look easy. She had 23 in a row before the South Carolina game ended the streak. Shot clock down to 2. Duke punches it in. This has just been such a fun game to watch and be part of. Carson, another three. This one's off the mark. Deans backs it out. Deans going to take it herself.
Not sure maybe from the angle that I'm sitting, but KK Deans as well. You heard her say and one. She's going to keep attacking it. That's exactly what she needs to do.
And the steal by Merritt. Uh-oh, Carson grabs it. Rimdahl wasn't looking, and Reese makes the Gators pay. Remember, KK Deans and Carson were teammates at West Virginia, now against each other today. It'll go back to the Tigers.
But Sam, I might have to they might have to have a challenge. I might have my brother come up here. Or we can go to Maryland. We're right, we're in Jersey. We're right up the road.
Well, you and Angel are good friends. I think she'd probably take you up on that.
It'd be fun.
I'd like to hear the trash talk in that. Duke thought she had a clean block, but gets called for the foul. The final one, but join us at noon Eastern next week as we'll have another full day of action. Mississippi State and LSU will be ending the regular season at 6 Eastern from the PMAC, and you know that's going to be an incredible atmosphere. Ricard's tripped, no foul called. Carson picks it up. Morris will back it out. Now she'll take the three. Reese wide open, no one touched her.
Now, we know Reese is a prolific rebounder, so it does take a lot to get a body on her.
Rindahl took an extra step and turns it over.
And she's such a great player, Sam, such a great scorer, high IQ. I think, you know, where her consistency needs to improve, and I know Coach Finley said it's been her confidence that sort of messed up that consistency.
Yes, said she's been overthinking it a little bit. Reese off that left leg, missed. Williams with the rebound, gives it right back to Reese, and this time no missing.
Reese is just so great. She makes it look extremely easy.
Yeah, she really does. It's a good way to put it. Duke. That's the shot she was taking in practice yesterday. Unfortunately, she was just inside the three-point line, but she'll take the two. Gators have responded out of that timeout, but they've got a lot of work to do against Kim Mulkey and the Tigers. A lot of LSU fans came to Gainesville. Flau'jae Johnson with a big bucket. Coach is happy.
Yeah, it's good to see her start to come alive and knock some shots down.
A foul underneath the basket. Looks like it's going to be on Duke. Here's that last bucket.
You know, such an incredible talent, that freshman there. She can score at all three levels, and, you know, she can hit it from three, but that pull-up jumper there, it's just so easy.
Fourth foul on Duke. Just comes out of the game. Florida Gators have won the last 10 men's titles. Tennessee Lady Vols were the defending women's champions, but if you know anything about swimming and diving, the winner's already been determined, so see how it happened tonight at 7:30 Eastern. Carson. Deans fell down. Williams knocks it back out front, and a fresh start for LSU. Flau'jae! I think some rain may have come out of that ball. That was up there.
Much needed three there for Flau'jae Johnson, and then, okay, another one from Warren.
That is just the second made three-pointer of the season for Jariah Warren. Reese flips it over to Williams, and a foul called against Merritt.
Reese and Williams, they complement each other so well.
LaDazhia Williams at the free throw line. Only gets two out of that. But the lead has extended for LSU. 16-point lead now. Kyle got fouled by Williams, and Kyle's going back to the line. Smooth free throw. Angel Reese having a fantastic game.
So I take it back, Sam. She might kill me in that 2-on-2 game, so I'm going to have to Malik.
Yeah,
my brother, if he's watching, face box. Foul her. That's the strategy.
Dee Bro, the Hall of Fame gymnastics coach from LSU, who's retired now. She's here watching the game. Carson, that's a two.
And, you know, Sam, you talked about, you know, what Kim Mulkey has done, the Kim Mulkey effect. Just talking about that fan base that she's brought in. It wasn't too long ago. I was playing in the SEC, and LSU was not a team where you would go into their gym and the fans, you know, they didn't have fans in like that.
4 of 5 from the free throw line. And well over 20 now. Deans, 24 points today. Shot clock down to 5. Williams got to make something happen. Spins. And gets her own miss. Carson. Oh, that is a dagger. Carson having a career high day. 25 points now. Deans answers. I love the way Deans has played today. Under 2 minutes to play. Reese out to Flau'jae Johnson. And Johnson with another three.
I love it.
Florida has certainly represented itself well today. And you can see just what the future holds for this team. With everybody eligible to come back. Shot clock down to 5. LSU eating some clock here. Good steal by Merritt. She'll pull up for the jumper. Knocks it in. Doesn't challenge Reese, but makes the jumper. I like it. So Reese puts up the jumper. She even made that look easy.
Every time Reese makes a play, I just love to see the reaction, you know, what she does afterward.
Deans. KK. She's not going to let him celebrate too long, and Kim Mulkey is going to use this opportunity to clear the bench. Smith, Ward, Besselman, Williams, and Bartlett all in for LSU now to play these final seconds. That was Ward, who got fouled over in front of the bench, and Kellery Finley graciously helping her up. Emily Ward is a fantastic story. She was a walk-on.
And that video was incredible when they surprised her. She was surprised, and to see, you know, the love from her teammates, you know, just incredible and well-deserved. She's such a hard worker.
Now remember, for Florida, they need to keep at 500 or above unless they win the SEC tournament. The WNIT would be a likely spot. Kyle makes the free throw, but hey, remember what Kentucky did last year.
I was just getting ready to say, Charlie Cream said the same thing. They had to win the tournament.
I mean, the Gators may win the tournament. Who knows? Perry. Clausen. And Clausen on the stat sheet as the Gators celebrate. So good to see teams celebrate those players that work so hard in practice and don't get to play when they come in and make a shot. She was grinning from ear to ear, even in the loss.